If you guys are a fan of shopping sustainably or reselling, you are gonna love this video. Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Arilia, otherwise known as martziechic, and in today's video I have a cumulative little thrift haul for you guys. I'm going to be showing you what I picked up recently to resell on Poshmark and eBay. If you guys are new here, welcome. I make a ton of reselling and thrifting content here on this channel, so if you guys want to see more every week, make sure that you hit the little subscribe button down below and also tap the notification bell to be updated every single time I post a new video. Also, if you would just do me the smallest favor and tap the like button down below, it really helps support my channel and reach new audiences just like you. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys some clips of me in the thrift store and at the buy sell trade store to be sourcing. I know it's kind of controversial if the buy sell trade store is a thrift store. I consider it to be because it's still shopping sustainably and it's still recycling fashion, so I'm a big fan of that. So I shopped in both of those places and I shopped at several stores. So after that, I'll just be showing you guys everything that I picked up in a little haul. I hope that you guys enjoy. Let's jump into it. So the first thing I did was I went to my local thrift store. I did find a few items in here. I usually go through sweaters, jeans, and dresses first. So this is the dress section. Nothing really crazy to report here, but I always check in this particular thrift store because I have found some really good ones in this area. Then these are just some things that I put back. First was this Truly Madly Deeply sweater. It was really cute, but it just had too much pilling on it. And then it was this white lace blouse. This was also adorable, but the brand didn't have super nice comps, and for the price of it, I didn't exactly think it was worth it. Here's another example of something I put back, this Pistola denim skirt. These really aren't in style anymore, and skirts are very hard to sell. Then I went to my local buy sell trade store. This one in particular has a few racks outside that you can sort through, and everything is $4, which means that it's under thrift store prices. So if I can find some deals in here, I will, because some of the things I find are really, really great. Of course, I went through the sweaters after that, and I ended up finding a lot of cute styles, but then there was this heart bobble sweater. I was really haunted by this. I did pick it up, but I ended up putting it back because of comps. I usually go through all of the pants then as well because I can find some really good things in here. First were these Wilfred pants. These were brand new with tag, but I did have to put these back because of how much they were asking for them. And of course, you guys know these are one of my favorites that I picked up. Then I also found this gorgeous little cozy cardigan. And of course, had to go through the denim. I found two pairs of really cute jeans in this area. This includes one of my favorites, Mother denim. These were stunning, and I can't wait to tell you guys about these ones. Now let's jump into the haul. So these really are in no particular order, and I'm sorry that they're not hung up or anything, but today I'm actually going to be processing all of these, make sure they're clean, and taking all of their photos. So I kind of just want to throw them out here and make this video for you guys really, really quick. So the first item I guess I'll show here is just this tiered white dress. This I found in a buy sell trade store, and the brand is Anika Chu, if I'm saying that correctly. I'll try to include some up close images of the tags for you guys. This was a size 2, and it actually had some stains at the bottom, but I'm pretty sure I got them out, or they might just be pretty faint at this point. But it has some buttons in the front, and it has these cute little puff sleeves. This was absolutely adorable, and when I found out some of the comps on these, I did have to pick it up. So I'm almost positive that the comps on these looked around 180 to 200, so that's why I did pick it up. I've been trying to pick up a lot more high-end pieces because I've been noticing that it's a lot less time for me to be listing, and also it just makes me a lot more profit than my bins items. That is not to say that I won't continue going to the bins, because I think the bins are so important and I actually find a lot of good things there. But just in terms of time and what's most profitable, I find that going to some really nice thrift stores and buy sell trade stores have really served me the best in my business. Okay, the next item here was really exciting because they didn't have this marked up at the thrift store, but this was a 3-1 Phillip Lim little crop top. It has a bow on the side here, and this has cold shoulders as well, but it's a long sleeve. This is 100% silk, so this was a major score for me. I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to model this because usually cold shoulder items don't show up the best on camera and hung photos, but with a designer piece like this, I definitely know that a modeled photo will do this justice. This is a size 0, so I'm not sure if they have different sizing or if it's just a basic women's sizing, so I'm gonna have to look that up as well. But this, for the fall time here for a layering piece, I really loved. I think I'm gonna hop around a little bit here because I do have a lot of clothes, so I kind of want to show you guys these next ones because I'm really excited to list them. I did find a pair of Freebird boots when I was outsourcing. Now, I'm always on the lookout for Freebird by Steven boots because their resale value is really high, so I have always been looking for them when I am sourcing. You guys know, if you've watched my high-end thrift hauls before, that I found them, and actually the first time that I found them was a rare style in the bins, new in the box, so that was just amazing to me. Now, even though these boots had wear, the price was super reasonable and I knew that I could fix them up a little bit. Also, Freebird does pre-distress all of their boots, so you know, I wasn't too concerned with that. The style might take a little bit longer to sell, but again, I thought for the fall to winter time these would be a really good find. So these are just the boots from them. They're a little leather moto boot, and these have zippers on the insides, and they actually had a different sole than what I was used to. So if you've ever looked at Freebird by Steven soles, they will usually have it right here, but this almost has like a track sole on it, and the track sole looks really good. It's actually, the heel just has a little bit of wear, and it has the Freebird by Steven logo on the inside. So these are the style Apex, and I'm guessing that these are an older style, and as you guys can see, they do have a lot of wear here and on the heel, but it's really hard to figure out if this was done previously. You can see some creasing a little bit, so these definitely were worn, but I did pick up some leather cleaner today just to fix up some of these scrapes and make them good as new again. I'm thinking that I'm going to be selling these on eBay because they tend to do a bit better on eBay and sell faster, so we'll see about that. I also might have to get some cleaner on the buckles just to shine them up a bit, but otherwise I thought these were a really good find. If you guys ever find Freebird by Steven boots even in a worse condition than this, they do go, so make sure that you know exactly what the label looks like on these because you definitely will want to be picking these ones up. The next piece here actually has some wear on it, so I'm going to have to depill it as well, but it came new with tags. This is just a new with tags Rails piece. You know, I don't think I've ever said this on my videos, but Rails is actually a really good brand for me. I don't know if it's just my audience on Poshmark specifically, but Rails always goes. So this was just a basic sweater from them with some lace detailing all over it, but as you guys can see, it does have some minor pilling on the outside. I'm not sure of how someone stored this, but I'm guessing it just had some abrasion due to the things around it. So this is what the back looks like. So once I depill this, it will be pretty much in pristine condition, and I remember looking at the fabric content of this, but let me look at it again. So this is a lamb's wool and cashmere blend sweater. I usually look for the wool and cashmere sweaters because they go really well right now going into the winter time. And you know, I live in Pennsylvania, so it does stay cold until about February or March here. So I'm always on the lookout for these because I know even above me it stays colder for a while longer. So a staple like this in my closet will stay for quite a long time. Also, if you guys want to know a secret hack for Rails, if you look at the fabric content on the inside and flip it up, it usually has the exact name and style of the item. So this is called the Francis sweater in the color ivory, so I can just really easily look this style up and find a stock photo for it if it already didn't fit me on a modeled photo. So those are just some hacks for selling Rails and learning how to find the style name for it. The next thing here that I want to show you, I actually found with another pair of jeans here, but they were just a pair of Redone Originals jeans. If you guys haven't heard of Redone before, I mentioned them about a year ago, I think, in a Jeans That Sell Well video. So if you guys want to go and check out that playlist, you definitely should to know some bolos, but these are just some Redone jeans with a button fly. These are actually in a size 25, but honestly, I feel like these would fit me, and I'm usually around a 28 to 29. So I think that these are a straight leg style because they look baggier than any other Redone jeans that I've seen. These are also 100% cotton, which is a really good thing to include in my description and title because it might make them sell a little bit faster. If you're looking for some redone pieces, they usually have the white tag on the back that just says redone originals. And you know, I do think that you can spot this just based on the material of the denim, but sometimes if you're a beginner, that's really, really hard to tell. The next piece here is a new to me brand, and it is called the Cashmere Project. Like I said, I've been really looking out for some cashmere sweaters, and I actually have some on the way via online sourcing, so that's very exciting. But it was just a striped sweater from them. If you guys haven't heard of this brand before, definitely be looking at the comps on Cashmere Project sweaters because the comps can be a little bit lucrative. So just for a style like this, I'm hoping to get around 150 for it because it is a really nice color, and also it's just so soft. I always feel like I want to keep these cashmere sweaters for myself because I just love the feel of them, so I might snag one here soon if one catches my eye. But with a sweater made with 100% cashmere, you definitely can get some higher comps for that. So again, if you are in your local bins and you do happen to stumble upon a 100% cashmere sweater, do look up the comps for those. I mean, it really depends on the brand as well, but because of the fabric content, I really think that you could be successful just getting any type of brand for 100% cashmere sweater. So these are the pair of jeans that I found with the redone jeans, and if you guys haven't heard of this brand before, do check it out. Make sure that you're not paying too much for it, but it is called Ragged, and these actually still had the tags on them, so if you want to look at what the tag looks like, they look like that. And on the back they also do have the big Ragged label also. These are a more tiered style with a color block design. These are actually sold at Free People and Urban Outfitters. So if you do find them, they are a great pair of jeans to pick up. But again, don't pay up for these because if you're paying around $20, I don't think that they're necessarily worth it. I think that their comps are really similar to Revice jeans. They're really trendy, but you know, you might only get $50 for them. So these are a great bread and butter brand if you do find them, but I don't think that you're going to get about $100 for them just because their retail value is below that. But just because they are trendy, these definitely will be in high demand. Okay, this next piece I've actually sold before in a different color that I got from the bins. So when I did find this and it was a good price, I picked it up. I forget the exact style of this sweater right now, but it is a Barefoot Dreams sweater. I think it might be called the Boardwalk sweater, so I'll put it up on the title here if that is what it's called. But it has some pockets in the front and it's a nice oversized sweater. So I'm going to be modeling these today. I honestly might wear this a bit afterwards when I'm editing this video because I just love Barefoot Dreams and how it feels. This is a size extra small, but this is actually an oversized fit item. So I do think that it might fit also a size small to a medium just because of that oversized fit, but I love selling Barefoot Dreams. It is a really good seller for me and it usually sells pretty quickly. Also, I think this exact style, because I did sell this style before, was only sold on QVC, which is obviously just so exponentially expensive. So the last one that I sold in a funky color, I think I sold for around $60, I think. So for this one, I'm hoping to get about the same amount. It's about half of the retail value just for this cardigan. So yeah, we're really excited about this find. I thought it would be a good bread and butter piece as well. Now, I'm not sure if any of you guys have heard of this brand before. It is a new to me brand. I recently found one of their dresses and it's a couture brand. I found this in my thrift store, so I was just like, why is this in my thrift store? But their dresses usually go around like $600 for retail value. And these are just such a funky pair and they came new with the tags. So the brand is Nada Jacqueline, if I'm saying that correctly. And again, it still has all of the little security tags and everything on it. This is so funky. So this is the band and it actually has rhinestones connecting it to the other side. So these are not just basic dress pants, these are going out pants and they have more of a wide leg fit to them. These are actually a size medium. So yeah, I think that these are more of like a straight to wide leg fit trouser, but again, brand new with the tags. And because I found them at the literal thrift store, I was so excited because I think that these have the opportunity to sell really well. Now, I haven't sold my other dress from them yet on Poshmark, but just have some attention, so I might be listing these on eBay as well as going outwear because I think that these have the opportunity to sell really quickly. These really remind me of a 90s style in between like the Juicy Couture era and the grunge era just because of the rhinestones and the cutout. I really think that this has an opportunity to sell really well. The next piece here was another rails piece. Again, I always pick up rails, but especially for this style, I thought it would sell really nice in the fall time here. This was just a basic striped rails dress in a black color with long sleeves. And this actually has button-up detailing. This is not a cutout in the front. It's probably really hard to see on camera here, but the fabric on this feels really nice. I'm going to be checking out the fabric content and tell you guys what the style is, just because I know of that little hack. So this is only rayon, but the style is the Stephanie black mocha stripe dress. But yeah, I usually do pick up rails because it's a great seller for me, and I find that their dresses usually sell around $70 in my closet. So again, because the prices that I picked everything up at, I feel really good about picking up this kind of dress, because for a dress like this, I can usually make around $40 to $50 profit. So it's a great find for me whenever I find some rails dresses. Okay guys, we're coming up into some really great finds, so if you liked the video so far, make sure that you give it a little thumbs up down below to support my channel, and we're gonna keep going. The next find, okay, so when I went into the buy sell trade store, I had not found anything. So usually when I go in, I check their maxi dresses, and their maxi dresses are just usually full of a ton of great stuff. So I went through there first, I didn't find anything. I went through their pants, I didn't find anything, and I was just like, oh my gosh, maybe this is a total flop. I went through all of the jeans, and I was going in my last aisle, and I found these Mother Superior jeans. This is their new label, and these are in a size 31, so they're a really decent style. In a light wash, I believe that these are actually a straight leg fit, but I could be wrong. They might be like a baby boot fit, but just because of the style and colors, I do think that this is a really trendy piece. Has some piping down the side and a raw hem at the bottom. So these actually have the style name on the inside. So these are the Insider Crop Step Free jeans from Mother. These I think will be really, really good, again, because I paid a really decent price for them. So some places that you'll go into will actually know Mother jeans, so they're gonna price them up a little bit. One thing that I would recommend for Mother jeans is always to look at the style name that's on the inside of the jeans before you buy, because some Mother styles are really oversaturated, especially the more skinny styles, because those are usually the older seasons from them. Now a lot of people want the wide, straight leg, baby boot styles because they're more trendy, like the big jeans trend. So if you're going to be picking up any Mother jeans, make sure, and obviously this is true for every other brand that you're picking up too, make sure that you're checking the comps on the individual style, because if someone wants $25 for a pair of jeans and they can only go for 30 to 40, I don't think that that's a great buy, because your profit margins are basically zero. So always look up the styles for these, but I thought that these would go pretty fast. So the last item that I got out while sourcing here, I have in front of me, but I actually have two bonus items that came in the mail, and I got these when I came home. So I'm going to be showing you those as well. They're really nice high-end pieces. But the last item that I got from the thrift store here was a new brand to me that goes really well. So the brand is Baciano, and I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. It's B-A-C-I-A-N-O. And this was a cute little sweater poncho from them. And I really liked the little argyle detailing on the side here. This is a really premium fabric, and that's actually why I picked this up in the first place, because I just really liked the feel of the fabric. And when I looked up this particular brand and their sweaters, these usually retail around $150, and I could not find any on resale. So I do think that this will be a great brand, and I think that this could have the opportunity to sell really well on eBay. But now onto the other items that I actually got in the mail. So I have been trying to do a lot more online arbitrage. So these technically aren't exactly thrift finds, but I do think that they are sustainable options if you are looking for reselling. I do think that picking up some online thrifted items as well adds some good variety to what you're selling on your platforms. So this first item, both of these are actually shoes I'm going to get so much hate for. So actually, if you guys watched my Golden Goose sneaker yellow tag sale finds, I got so much hate on that video, and I think it's just because people don't like Golden Goose sneakers. But honestly, like, if you don't like them, that's fine. But I will just explain the resale value for why these are so high. Number one, they're a designer pair of shoes. For shoes like this, they're made of genuine Italian leather, so even if they're distressed and they might look ugly to you, I promise that they are worth it just because of the materials that they're using and how they're put together. So with that out of the way, I'll show you what I got. These were actually from The Real, both of these. So these were just a pair of Stardan sneakers. Now, if you're shopping thrifted finds on The RealReal, I definitely would go into the brands that you like the most and search them low to high and see what kinds of things that they've marked down to see if you can find a really good item. These were definitely a great find for me. These were just a black and red pair of Golden Goose sneakers. Like I said, these are the Stardan style. So when I looked at these, I kept thinking in my mind, like, are these actually worth it or not? Turns out that these are a special limited edition from the coloring, and these actually retailed around $650, and I got these at such a reasonable price. So they just have the Stardan Golden Goose sneaker thing in the back, and everything comes authenticated too on The RealReal, which is so nice. I will say that if you're going to be reselling designer shoes on places like eBay, it's really, really imperative that everything comes authenticated already. So if ever anyone opens a case on you about an item being inauthentic, you can show them that paper and just say, no, like, these are authentic, because I know that there's a lot of scammers on eBay, especially for designer goods and specifically designer shoes. So these are actually a size 12 women's, which seems like really big, but these don't actually look like big sneakers. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not, but these actually look really, really good and clean. So I'm so excited about listing these. When I found these online, I was just like, do I get them or do I not get them? So paying up for items is definitely something that's new to me. But what I found is when I'm paying up for these items, I'm making a really good profit. Even if the profit margin isn't super high, I'm getting paid a lot more than what I was for my bins items. And like I said, it just takes a lot less time for me to list everything and put it up. So these were a great find, and I'm really, really excited about listing them. Now, the final item here is actually a bit of a riskier item that I picked up. I originally saw these on TikTok, and I think that these are going to be the hottest trend for spring of 2022. So I'm gonna see if these sell before Christmas, but if not, these are designers, so I know their resale value is still going to be really high even after Christmas or even after a few months. But these are the Chloe Betty boots in a color blocked style. So again, you guys might not like these, but they are designer, so they do go. They just have a square toe with a chunky heel and a zipper on the inside, and these specifically are the color block style. These really remind me of, I think, what is it, Daphne from Scooby-Doo, like this kind of like 90s style. So I really, really liked these. I loved how chunky that they were, and again, I did pay up for these, but Chloe heels and boots do sell really well, and also I got these at a really good price. The colors on these were very different than other colors that I've seen in the Chloe Betty boot online. Most of them are neutrals, so in a color block style like this, I think they retail for around $550. So on resale in almost a pristine condition like this, I do think that they will resell really well as well. So I'm hoping to make about $100 profit on these, so we'll see. And honestly, if these do sell really well and they're within my top 10 sales, I will be mentioning these in my monthly what sold video. But these are all of the amazing finds that I've had recently for resale. So if you guys like these finds as well, make sure you give this video a little thumbs up down below, and also make sure you're subscribed so you can see the next few videos that I make on reselling and thrifting. But I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.